What's up? This is Mike Dean. I'm at West Coast Customs. Brought my new Tesla Model X in. See what Ryan comes up with. About to go upstairs, see what Musa comes up with. Let's go.
So Musa, we have a Model X.
All right.
He wants to do a custom green.
What's the car color right now?
The color is black.
Black. Oh,
So
perfect.
it's black,
So,
yeah.
black.
Want to smoke the lights. You know, our normal stuff we do, but I think the green is really important to like get the right hue. It's not going to be, I mean, we can look at the sample books to see if there's a green in there that he likes.
What is that?
What's the olive green?
So Steve, can you, while he's working on the rendering, can you print me out a couple examples of greens? So
Yeah,
we
sure.
can kind of look at that, find the right hue, and then we can make it match.
Yes.
So print us that, Moose.
Yep.
So we can look at that, and then Steve's gonna come with the samples.
I'll work on the logo.
And work on the logo. Okay.
So these are our color changes.
Yeah. So it goes
Yes.
lighter to dark. So this is satin, which shows the color a little bit more, but then we can put the matte on top of it. You definitely won't see any of these on the road.
I like this one most.
The middle one?
Middle but matte.
But
Yeah,
matte.
but matte.
This. Okay.
And then this will be, all this trim will be high gloss, right?
Right.
Yeah. Same
Okay.
hue, high gloss.
Okay. Money.
That's crazy.
Sweet.
We need you to sign this. So it's Mike Dean approved.
I think you should sign it too.
Yeah.
If you really like it.
I do really like it. You think I'm just lying for the camera?
What's going
All
on?
right, Chad, so we got the rendering. It's Mike Dean approved. We
I feel like I
picked-
need to sign it. That's not right. Everybody else signed it.
we picked a custom green.
Okay.
We're gonna do all the trim, gloss. We're gonna smoke the lights, smoke these bumper lights, because remember how ugly those are? We always forget about these.
Yellow calipers.
Yeah, yellow calipers.
Green text.
Green text, yes.
Got it.
But he
Looks
was
good.
talking, because of, obviously, Mike is in the studio every day, all day. He wants this thing to sound good, so he can actually take a mix down in it and listen to it.
All right. And I
So
hear he
what do
wants it to bang too.
Yeah. So
All right.
I don't know what you suggest, but we should try to figure out a
Say
clean.
no more. I got it, man. I can
Okay.
do this.
Okay.
No problem.
So what are you thinking?
I think a couple 12s in the trunk, down on the floor, ported box. Make it hit hard, make it play low like he wants. Replace all the door speakers. Add an amp on the mids and highs, amp on the subs. It works in magic.
So the guys just finished taking apart Mike Dean's car. We're getting ready to pull the Tesla into the wrap area. But for now, Ryan and I need to run over to Mike's house. He wants us to hear a studio. He wants the Tesla to sound just like it. So a little something different than what we usually do, but it's gonna be pretty badass.
So we're at Mike Dean's legendary studio right now. We came here because this is like the first for West Coast Customs to actually build an audio system that matches a studio system. So Chad's here. He's gonna take a listen. We're gonna take some recordings, and then from there, we're gonna try to match it and see what we can come up with.
Locked it inside my mind. Far away, had to find the beauty in the pain, knowing that I'm alone, only for now. I'm just living life, living life, living life alone.
We're just wrapping up with Mike Dean in his studio. Spent a little time listening to some music. Wanted to record the room. Wanted to play some pink noise and see exactly what his curve would be. Now it's up to me. I've got to make this thing sound amazing in his Tesla. So I'm going to take what I've gathered here today, go back to the workshop. We're going to make it happen.
So the Tesla's out of the booth, the trim's painted. Now the next step is Omar's gonna come in with his team, wrap this custom printed wrap, and get this thing together.
The Tesla is done in the wrap department. We've wrapped every panel, we've painted all the trim. It looks pretty awesome. Everything's back together, time to make this thing sound good. The important part about this build is the audio. We're doing this for a producer. This guy knows what sounds good and what doesn't. He has a very discerning ear, which means I have to do the best I can possibly do to make this as nice or better than his studio, which is a tough challenge. So today I measured everything in the trunk. I'm starting to build the sub enclosure. We're gonna get that built first, then we'll start wiring up amps and changing all the door speakers.
So first of all, we printed this green. This green is one-of-a-kind green. We went through multiple color swatches until Mike said, that's the green. After that, we took all the trim off, we sanded all the trim down, we painted it a high gloss, so it gave it that accent piece of, you know, you got some matte, you got some gloss, it just really pops. Then, we painted the brakes yellow, Ferrari yellow. I mean, you gotta have Ferrari yellow on a Tesla and make sure this thing stops right. Did matte wheels. And then the best part that I think, you know, Mike was like, hey, should I do like P420 or should I do like something else? I'm like, maybe we should do P110 MD. So it's like his official Tesla. So it makes people look at it. One, it's two-tone, so when you see a little bit of yellow, you're like, oh, what's that? A P110, my MD? That's a special edition. And that's what we did. Then Chad came over the top and did his magic. Now I'm gonna send it over to him, let him explain his little details.
So this was a pretty fun build. It's not often that I get inside and start building stuff again. So I got to get in here, work a little magic. We built a badass sub enclosure. I tuned it super low because Mike likes this high-end bass. It hits hard. He was concerned it wasn't gonna be enough, but it pounds. We also did 2 of JL Audio's newest amp, an 8-channel and a 2-channel. There's no crossovers in the system. It's all active through the amplifiers, has built-in DSP. The thing is phenomenal. For the mids and highs, Illusion Audio. It's not often that we get to play with these things. Best of the best. 8-inch door speakers down low for the mid bass, 3.5s and tweeters up in the dash. For the rear doors, they have some 6.5-inch components. The thing sounds awesome. Mike's been able to get in here a little bit and play around with the tuning. He is one of those customers where I actually let him play around with it a little bit. Mike knows the drill. So he got in, worked a little magic. It sounds pretty freaking killer if you ask me. So I'm stoked. Cool project, but it's on to the next.
Yeah, I want to thank West Coast Customs. Ryan really did this car up. I love how the sound, it's all tuned, sounding very similar to my studio, so I can go in and check mixes, and shit's amazing. Got the crazy, I love this. This is, sets it up, you know. Thank you guys, thanks everybody.
All right, till next time.